What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got the confirmed content schedule for this week in MUT 23, and we're also giving you Team of the Week, Week 5 predictions. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here, you were searching on YouTube for MUT 23 content and you found my video, or maybe it was recommended to you, stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get on into it. Here it is, a big week in MUT 23. Expected content schedule, aka content dropped earlier this morning. We got Team of the Week tomorrow. Those things were expected. Season 2, we knew Season 2 was coming this week. It looks like it's going to be Thursday. They did announce along with this tweet, there is a special stream Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, that's going to be covering both Season 2 and Most Feared. So you guys know it. You're thinking it. I'm going to say it. With all of the issues we've had in Madden Ultimate Team this year, a brand new season field pass and a big promo like Most Feared dropping on the same day, it's very worrisome. But there is going to be a special stream Wednesday night that's going to cover both of those things, and it looks like they're dropping on Thursday. No content on Fridays. That's kind of been the thing this year. And then Legends, of course, coming on Saturday. So you guys let me know, what are your predictions for Season 2? What are your predictions for Most Feared? At this point, you know it, I just want the content to work. Before we get into our predictions for Team of the Week, week number 5, let's real quick go over the format and the overalls. We're still probably going to see 91 overalls for the LTD, the Player of the Week, and the Legend cards. I'm guessing with a new season field pass coming up this week, next week we'll see 92 overalls for Team of the Week. Probably going to start seeing 92 overalls for Legends cards, but of course we're going to have your lower overalls at 82s, then the mid elites at 85s, 2 of the heroes will be 88s, offensive and defensive. For all of that, we're going to have the 2 champion cards, which are going to be Legend players, and then the 1 Player of the Week, which will be a current player, and we'll also make our predictions on an LTD. Let's get into the offense first. In Josh Allen, I think this is going to be the Player of the Week. Now, they could have him scheduled for a bigger content release like Most Feared or the Thanksgiving promo or something in the future, but he had such a good game. 424 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, also 5 carries for 42 rushing yards. If they give him a Player of the Week card, like I said, it'll be a 91 overall, and it'll be a highly sought-after card. Josh Allen always has really, really good items. Another quarterback that might get a card, I don't feel extremely confident on this one, is Jimmy Garoppolo, Jimmy G. I would predict he'd probably be like an 85 overall if they gave him a card. 253 passing yards and 2 touchdowns in a winning effort. For running backs, Austin Ekeler, he kind of deserved a card last week, didn't get one. Another good performance in the win against the Browns. I think he could get an 88 overall, 16 carries, 173 rushing yards, and 1 touchdown. He had a big, like 70-plus yard run that almost got him his 2nd touchdown. Would have been first of the day, but could have been 2 total. Nick Chubb, I think he's had like 3 good weeks back to back to back now. 17 carries, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Only problem here is that he has an 86 overall. They're not going to give him an 88. A +2 upgrade for him is a little bit disrespectful. So if Josh Allen doesn't get Player of the Week, maybe Nick Chubb gets it with a 91 overall. Very good performance, but I could definitely see him being in the Most Feared promo as well. And then Breece Hall's another one who certainly deserves an upgrade, but the problem here is that he has an 86 overall rookie premier card. So 18 carries, 97 yards, and 1 touchdown. He also had 2 catches for a total of 100 yards. Just a very good performance for the Jets. So maybe he gets the 88. I'm just not quite sure on that one. And we have a handful of wide receivers. So Gabriel Davis, 3 catches on the receiving end from those throws from Josh Allen. 3 catches, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He has an 86 overall card from the Headliners promo, so does he get the 91 Player of the Week? Does he get an 88? I doubt they'd go +2 upgrade, so I want to mention his performance because it was really good, but I don't think they give him a card. An 82 overall prediction here, and I hope I don't kill his name, Dayami Brown. I believe this is his first appearance on the season for the Washington Commanders. 2 catches, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Tyler Lockett had a really good game, and he usually gets pretty solid MUT items throughout the years. 88 overall prediction for him, 5 catches, 104 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And then we have Taysom Hill. I mean, he's going to get a card. Absolutely going to get a card tomorrow. The biggest question is, what overall? I mean, could they make him player of the week? He certainly played like it. If you guys missed this yesterday, 9 carries, 112 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he also had a passing touchdown. His core gold card in the game is a tight end. He didn't really have any catches yesterday, so they're either going to give him an out-of-position running back card or an out-of-position quarterback card. And could they just go crazy and give him like a special LTD? Because that's just a pretty good performance. If not, I mean, being that he has a 72 overall, I'm guessing he'd fall in that 85 overall range. So my final predictions on offense, probably 91 overall player of the week, Josh Allen. The 88 overall is going to be Austin Ekeler. The 85 is going to be Taysom Hill. And the 82 overall is going to be Dayami Brown. Definitely killed his name. On defense, we got Bradley Chubb, who had 7 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble in the win over... No, my bad. The Colts won that game. So in the loss against the Colts on Thursday night, prediction for him, maybe an 85 overall, seeing that he right now just has a gold card. Matthew Judon for the Patriots had 2 sacks and 1 forced fumble. He could be a potential 88 overall, being that he has an 85 core elite right now. Caden Stearns, 2 interceptions. He's a gold card right now, another Bronco who had a good performance in a loss thanks to Russell Wilson. But he has a 72 overall, so maybe he gets bumped up to an 82 overall with the Team of the Week card. And then another guy I'll mention quick, I don't have card art for him because I don't think he even has a card in the game, is Emmanuel Mosley. 1 interception and 1 touchdown. Now, unfortunately, I just read on Twitter that he tore his ACL and he's out for the rest of the season. So maybe this could be his parting gift from EA. Give him a Team of the Week card. And then we have, all bias aside, CJ Gardner-Johnson. He had 10 tackles and 1 interception in the win for the Eagles. Maybe he's a candidate for either an 85 or an 88 overall on defense. So I think my final predictions here would be Matthew Judon, 88, Bradley Chubb with the 85, and Caden Stearns with the 82, with no 91 because Josh Allen's going to be player of the week. Let's get into LTDs. Now, Tom Brady would get a card off of his 2021 performance. And let me stress that really quick again for those of you that get confused on this. The LTDs are for current day players actively in the NFL who had a good performance in Week 5 from a prior year before this season. So 2021 Tom Brady, 411 passing yards and 5 touchdowns. This only happens if Josh Allen does not get the card. Mike Williams, also in 2021, last year's season, 8 catches, 165 yards, and 2 touchdowns, would be worth an LTD. In 2020, we had Aaron Donald, who I think is probably going to be saved for a bigger promo, but it's worth mentioning. In 2020, 4 sacks in 1 game with a forced fumble. And then this one's just fun as an Eagles fan here. Travis Fulgham in 2020, 10 catches, 152 yards, and 1 touchdown. And then my final prediction for LTDs in 2018, TJ Watt, 3 sacks, 1 forced fumble, being that he's been, is injured right now, and I don't know the timetable on when he's going to return, if at all, this season. Maybe that's how they give him a card, since he can't really get like a card for his active performances so far this season. Now on to the legend predictions. Remember, these are players who are not actively in the NFL, who had a good performance in Week 5 in a prior year, and a guy who was recently retired, Blake Bortles. I know this one won't happen, but let's salute him anyways for retiring. 303 passing yards and 4 touchdowns in 2015. Again, won't happen, but it was worth saying. Rest in peace, Demaryius Thomas. I hope that they give him a card at some point this year, if they still happen to have the rights. Demaryius Thomas in 2014, 8 catches, 226 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He was in his prime. He was a fantasy football beast. When I was doing the research, he also had in 2013 Week 5 a game with like 11 catches or 9 catches and over 100 yards. No touchdowns in that one. Marquise Colston, Central New York legend, 2012. He had 9 catches for 131 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Saints. And then another fantasy football legend, if you played fantasy football back around 2010, Matt Forte, 166 yards and 2 touchdowns, I believe, for the Bears at that point. And on the defensive side, for the Heroes, remember the 91 overalls, my bad, the champions, another Chicago Bear, Lance Briggs in 2012, 1 interception, 1 touchdown, 1 forced fumble. Pretty good stat line there. EA loved Ed Reed cards last year. I don't think we've seen one yet this year, but in 2009, he had a performance that's worth a card here. 1 interception, 1 forced fumble, and 1 touchdown. Eagles legend Lito Shepherd in 2006, 2 interceptions, over 100 yards returning those interceptions, and one of them was back for a touchdown. And then in 2005, another Eagles legend, Al Harris, probably more known for the Packers, being on the Packers, 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown, and 1 sack in 1 game. And that's it. That's going to wrap up our predictions for Week 5 Team of the Week content. If there's anybody you guys think I left out, leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.